The Oscar goes to Quentin Tarantino, Roger Avary for Part.
And the Oscar goes to Mr. Tarantino.
If there's one thing that I've done that I'm like the proudest of everything, people talk about, wow, you've had such success and it's just been so overnight and whatever. Well, whatever success I've got has come after like 8 years of just nothing working. 8 years of just nothing working. 8 years of just nothing work. 8 years.
When you walk through any graveyard, how many novels, inventions, songs, and masterpieces are buried 6 feet under? Did you know only 9% of people complete their New Year's resolutions? 95% of YouTube channels never reach 1,000 subscribers. Most writers abandon their first novel before chapter 3. 80% of podcasts die after 7 episodes. The graveyard isn't just filled with bodies, it's filled with dreams that were never quite good enough to see daylight. And here's the brutal truth about these overnight success stories. Every single one of them was creating terrible art in private for years before anyone noticed. The difference between the buried dreams and the breakthrough? One simple thing: the courage to make bad art first. And in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to give you that courage.
Dan, do you ever get writer's block? What do you do if that happens? Aha. Yeah, I've said this 1,000 times before, but it's good advice. Prove that you're a bad writer.
Did you catch that? This is Dan Harmon, the legendary showrunner and writer of your favorite shows, Rick and Morty, Community, Solar Opposites, and many other. The secret isn't trying to write something good. It's giving yourself permission to write something terrible. Because when you remove the pressure to perform, creativity flows. Your worst draft is still better than the perfect idea you never started.
You're trying to prove that you're a good writer. That's what's blocking you. Because no matter how good you get, you're always going to think that you should be better than you are because you want to be a good writer. And you will be by thinking that. But it's not going to get you writing right now. And the only thing that's going to make you get better is practicing. And the only thing you're going to be able to write right now is something worse than what you think you should be writing. So you have to stop thinking about the thing that you're eventually going to be able to do. And you have to start thinking about the thing that you're terrified you will do, because that will go by very quickly.
As author Anne Lamott wrote in her book, Bird by Bird, perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the enemy of the people. It will keep you cramped and insane your whole life, and it is the main obstacle between you and a shitty first draft. I think perfectionism is based on the obsessive belief that if you run carefully enough, hitting each stepping stone just right, you won't have to die. The truth is that you will die anyway, and that a lot of people who aren't even looking at their feet are going to do a whole lot better than you and have a lot more fun while they're doing it. We're all paralyzed by this toxic belief that we need to make great art and be somebody before we can create anything. But here's the truth that will set you free. There are no creative blockages, only the fear of making something imperfect, and that fear is lying to you. Many of us think about making art instead of just doing it.
Oh God, they're really bad. When you say really bad, though, what was wrong with them, and what was different in the music you were doing then as opposed to?
I'm going to play you a song.
Okay.
So this is my thing. When people go, you're so talented. You were born with natural talent. I'm like, no. Okay. have a listen to this, right? This is the basically all I'm saying is when people say artists are born with talent, you're not. You have to really learn and really practice. This is me playing guitar and singing. I'm going to put it into my mic like this.
I'm addicted
Oh.
to
And then.
but I'm crying.
But you know what?
Wow.
Do you know what? I I did practice. I did practice. I did practice. I did practice.
That's Ed Sheeran in his early days. The same Ed Sheeran who's now sold over 150 million records worldwide and fills stadiums with 80,000 screaming fans. Listen to those early recordings again. His voice cracks. He misses notes. He sounds like your cousin at karaoke night after 3 beers. But here's what made Ed different. He didn't wait to get good. He started ugly and kept going, week after week, bad song after bad song. He was building his catalog of beautiful failures. There are no shortcuts to creating good art. You don't need 10,000 hours to create something worth sharing. You need 10,000 failures.
At the time I'm recording this video, I have 8,000 subscribers and 1.8 million views. So whenever you see this, compare these numbers to whatever I have when you watch them. Dude, if I don't have 1 million subscribers when you see this video, my entire life has been a failure.
This is Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast in 2015. Little did this guy know that in 2020, he would have 45 million subscribers. And today, he stands as the most subscribed channel in the world at 416 million subscribers.
Deuces. Not PewDiePie. Screw that. I don't want to do this over again. See ya, future me.
Do you ever think about why you want what you want? You ever think about that? I want this kind of house. This because I saw someone this and it made me this. I want to be this kind of artist. I want to be a comic book artist. I want to be an abstract artist. I want to be this kind of athlete because I saw Michael Jordan, because I saw Michael Jackson, because I saw Mike Tyson, because I saw some Michael do something. You're a poser. You're a poser. But like my friend Lewis told me this morning, now it's your time to be a composer.
This is David Cho. You may know him as that guy from Joe Rogan.
I go in a cave, right? The brain is like white and gray, and I shine a flashlight because I hear that noise, and I turn the flashlight on, and I see like...
Or you may know him as the artist who painted murals at Facebook's offices in 2005, choosing company stock instead of the $60,000 cash payment. When Facebook went public in 2012, the rest was history. And this is what he has to say about creating art.
So I'll say it again, and I'll sound like a record on repeat. True creativity, true art is when you create from curiosity. Curiosity, not fear, curiosity. Not fear, curiosity. Not fear, curiosity.
Be bold, be daring, be a poser. You're afraid your high school friends will laugh at your art? Here's what you should really fear. All are equal in death. You will carry those dreams to your grave because you cared more about their opinions than your own curiosity. David Goggins put it perfectly.
You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
The people criticizing your bad art aren't out there creating anything themselves. Remember when you were 5 years old? You didn't ask permission to finger paint. You didn't worry if your crayon drawing looked professional. You created because it was fun, because you wondered, what happens if I mix blue and yellow? That's the curiosity David Cho was talking about. That's what we've lost, and that's exactly what we need to get back. Stop asking, am I good enough? Start asking, what happens if I try this? Your curiosity is stronger than their criticism. Your wonder is more powerful than their judgment. Your worst art is still better than the perfect idea you never started. What are you waiting for? Start creating bad art.